Ready?
Sure.
I haven't even read it yet. I haven't read it since we recorded it,
Oh,
so
fucking
could go
hell,
wrong.
yeah.
Welcome to Drum and Drummer, a podcast focused on drums, drumming, and drummers. I'm George Pickering, that's Ben Winty, and we are both professional drummers in this business we call music. So stick around as we pass the time whilst trying to stay in time.
Didn't hear any of that. What was that?
That was The Who, Won't Get Fooled Again. You know where he screams, yeah?
Yeah.
Did that not come through?
No.
It's probably funnier if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have an intro again.
You've done your little intro, yeah. We are working on a bit more of a proper one, isn't it?
Yeah. Because we had one for a couple of weeks, me doing that, and then we sort of stopped.
Well, you did it twice and it was rubbish. and then we were like,
no, please.
Then you lost absolute confidence in yourself. And
no, I wouldn't say that. I think you're just making up words now.
I don't know.
What happened was I did it twice and it was amazing, and then you said that's so good, let's record it at my studio, and then you haven't bothered to do anything with it. So I think that's what happened.
Yeah, different tales, different needs, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
but we're working on a proper one. If anyone cares. Anyway, this is episode 9 of Drum and Drummer. How you doing, boy?
Good. First of all,
sorry there.
Yeah.
What's got 3 legs and a cunt?
Oh Jesus. Is it to do with a drum stool? Is this a drum stool?
Drum stool is the answer. Yeah.
Okay, good. I like it. How much did you pay for that one? Was that an online joke?
No, I have been online. How do you know when a drummer's at the door?
He knocks 3 times and comes in late.
Yeah, variations on that.
Yeah.
Knockings out of time and doesn't know when to come in.
That's good.
You know.
How do you get the drummer to leave your door?
There.
Pay him for the pizza.
Good. Yeah. I mean, some of these are abysmal.
I mean, the classic is, what do you call someone that hangs out with musicians? A drummer.
Yeah.
This is good.
What do you call a drummer without a band? Unemployed.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Just starting off with a little... Kirtley Dukes went in hard with the C word on the first one. What you been up to, George?
Well, same old, really. First of all, though, we've had some people writing in.
Whoa!
Podcast. I know. First person.
Shit the bed.
Elliot Joseph. Oi, chaps. Loving the recent episodes. Just got to the bit where you said my music isn't on Spotify. It is. So I'll be honest, I didn't know whether to actually say this on the podcast. I can't remember when we spoke about that.
No.
But at some point we must have mentioned.
Well, if you can't remember, and we can't remember clearly, you played drums. You played drums for Elliot in his band.
I got that bit, yeah. But I can't remember us talking about it on the podcast.
No, I know you played drums for him, but new listeners might not know you played drums.
Oh yeah.
For him, it's a bit back. This isn't just some guy emailing in going, my music's. You just pick someone random and go, well, his music's not online.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
we were talking because you play drum. We were thinking, is there something online that you've played drums on that people could go and listen to?
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we said, we thought his music wasn't on Spotify anymore for some reason, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But obviously, it's back now.
It is back.
And Elliot wanted to let us know. So we'll put a link into... Love Elliot's music. It's sort of country rock.
Yep.
He's a very beautiful man.
Jesus.
He's very talented. You played drums on several of his records.
Yep.
And the music is out there. Search Elliot Joseph. We'll put a link to his Spotify profile in the bio. So
we will.
Can go and check out your drumming.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that was probably a bad promotion for him before. Say, go and check it out. And we don't think it's on there. But it is on there. So go and check it out. Elliot Joseph.
We'll put a link. Well, that's lovely. Elliot's got in touch. Thank you, Elliot. Nice to hear from you.
Yeah, thank you, Elliot. And we've also got another text in. From Phoebe Catamole, who basically loved our rant about delivery services.
Okay, so parcel chat, delivery chat. Love it. Yeah.
And she just said, she said, I got a Hermes delivery the other day. Oh, he left the box on my doorstep for any cunt to take. Another C word so early on in the episode.
That's what we do.
And this was the proof of delivery. And then she sent a picture, and it's just a picture of a driveway with no delivery in it.
Excellent.
It's just taking a picture of the floor.
That's another win for Hermes there.
Well, exactly. Which leads me on to the next thing, DPD. Last week, we were singing their praises.
Yeah, I bloody love DPD.
I know. And I haven't even told you about this. Saved it for the podcast. I was sat in my flat the other day, waiting. I got my allocated time slot of an hour. Very excited, very ready. I think it was 1 till 2 or something. From 1, I didn't even have the TV on so I could hear, the doorbell. And then about 1:30, I get a text, sorry, we missed you. And I was like, what? I haven't. So immediately I was trying to find who to call. Looked up, and calls cost £4 a minute. So I was like, I'm not doing that. That's crazy. So anyway, they said, we'll deliver it to a news agent about a mile from where I live. You can get it tomorrow. And then it wasn't even there then. And I had to wait another day. So DPD has gone down in my estimation. But it's not, you can't even complain to anyone. I haven't got that old yet that I'm a fan of complaining. I'm not someone to leave bad reviews, but I was ready. I was fueled. I was like, who can I talk to?
Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? So you had to go and pick it up from.
Which is fine, but it's that thing of, I deliberately didn't go out until 2.
Well, that's famously one of the annoying things, isn't it? When you're in, and I've been in, and they've posted the Royal Mail posted the red card saying you're not in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's going to come through the door? And I look, and it's the red card. I'm like, hello, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen, and there's rumours, I don't know if they're true, that if they just can't be bothered, they just fill it in and post it. They don't even try.
Well, yeah.
They don't even try.
Because when I did speak to someone, they said, the van that delivered it, he was outside your house. And I was like, well, that doesn't mean he could have just driven past at speed.
Yeah.
And then, or stopped for a sec, gone, I can't.
Well, I had to order something for someone else.
Yeah.
Via Amazon, and I know it was like next day delivery, and they needed this thing. So I was like, did it? Well, yeah, it's going to be delivered to them. Lovely,
yep.
They needed it. And then I got a couple of days later, an email going from the person basically being like, oh, I got a call from a random number, and the thing you sent me has turned up at someone's house in Sheffield, and I've got their mobile phone that they ordered.
Right.
So they just completely fucked it up and sent my thing to Sheffield, and the thing to Sheffield to my thing.
Wow.
So now 2 people have got completely wrong things, and I've got to sort it out. And it's like, for fuck's sake.
Well, and, sometimes it can go badly, deliveries. Sometimes it can go well.
Well, look at this. What? You're lovely. Just explain.
Camera shot.
Yeah. We'll do a screenshot.
I mean, you should probably explain it more than me, because from my end of the story, all I know is I got a message saying, what size shirt are you, back in December?
Sure.
And then the other day I get a parcel, George, from I don't know what the company is. Do you remember the company?
Don't worry about
name?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it just said awesome shirts or something. I was like,
street shirt.
Looks like yeah. And then this bad boy turned up.
It is it's your Christmas present, which came in January. It is a Drum and Drummer branded T-shirt.
Yeah. Will this be a thing? Are we going to?
I don't know.
Merch?
I just thought it would be a fun little thing, and it's got our little faces, the little cartoon drawing of our faces on the chest
and the back.
It's got a drum and drummer. Yeah.
It's very cool. It fits quite well.
We'll get a picture of that on
Have you got one?
online.
Did you get one for yourself?
Yeah, I've got one. Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
So yeah, some deliveries are bad, some are good.
Yeah.
That's the point of that.
Just gonna do a quick bin update, mate. I know the listeners are keen. But it's good news. It's good news, baby. Everyone's behaving themselves in the bin lot round the back of my
What was the last update? You had one, it wasn't enough, then you got two.
Sure. Yeah.
That was it.
I had to get a second bin. I don't know why the responsibility fell on me, but because it was all overflowing. We've got the second bin, which is perfect. There's no rubbish now, just left shitty on the floor. And someone's come round and done a power wash of the whole bin storage unit.
That's pretty cool.
And it's lovely and clear now and clean, and we got the 3 bins nicely lined up. And I took a photo this morning as proof. But that is satisfying.
That is. So, will that be on the Instagram?
Yeah, we'll get that on the Instagram.
Yeah, we'll get that on the Instagram.
Crucial bin update. Yeah.
Definitely. I think that's about everything. Deliveries, texts in. If you want to text in anything else, I'll say one more thing actually. I've got a few followers on Drum Coach Online, which I think are people that listen to this, So thank you if you follow Drum Coach Online Instagram. It is muchos appreciated.
That's good, isn't it?
Slowly building up. But I think that's everything.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Let's have a look. I think I was thinking about rehearsals.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to very shortly sort out a rehearsal for my band, the Dent Act. I've been working more on the EP actually the last week. Got a couple of tracks mixed now, nearly finished. Working through the others, that's going very well. But I thought it'd be good to get the boys together and have a rehearsal, because it's not something we actually do regularly at all.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about just general, I don't know, rehearsal etiquette. Obviously here at the Blacksmiths we have a couple of rehearsal rooms, and you look after the place sometimes, and we've seen a lot of sort of, you just see people's routines and their vibes.
Yeah.
And I thought, I've got a particular story about rehearsals from my time here. And I just thought, rehearsing, like it's an odd one. See what your thoughts are on rehearsing. What do you do?
Well, I mean, I can think of a good one right off the top of my head. Another band rehearsing.
Yeah.
Won't name names, but a microphone stand was thrown,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody had a bad day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Should we dive on into it now?
Yeah, I mean, we can just go straight to the stories. Fuck it. Yeah, you get in a room and rehearse the songs. What else do you want to know? Cheers.
Yeah.
One thing I say though, I mean, singers out there, why are you never on time?
Yeah.
Why are you never on time?
Yeah.
Does my fucking nut in? Do you know what I mean? Just because you ain't got stuff to load in.
Yeah.
Just swan in. Everyone spent 20 minutes loading in and setting up. And you swan in. Hello. And you just sing. And then, it's 9:45. See you later, I'm off. You're not going to give me a fucking hand.
Yeah.
Not all singers, obviously, but
no.
There's a lot of
them.
But
there are certain singers. And because, you and I, cover rehearsal evenings. Like, is it worth explaining a little bit? Like, at the studio in the evenings, bands come and rehearse, and we do babysitting, as it's called. We just
call it babysitting. Yeah.
We just let them know which room they're in. There isn't much to it. You gave me that job.
Pretty challenging job, actually. Pretty.
Wow.
I don't want to say key worker, but
Yeah.
Someone's often. The 5th emergency service.
Yeah.
Quick, someone needs a plectrum. Stat.
Yeah. And now
someone's turned up to a band rehearsal in which they play guitar in and has forgotten their fucking guitar. Who has to save the day?
Yeah.
Me, Muggins.
Yeah.
What do you need? Sure. Yeah, we have bands come in and rehearse. You sit in the office. You put out the gear that they hire. You know, it's serve.
Yeah, and I think it's good because everyone
rehearsals in.
Everyone listening to this that plays drums or any other instrument, they've all had rehearsals. There's things that we might talk about that are niche, but everyone's been to a studio to rehearse. So let's just dive right in. Our worst rehearsal client story. I mean, do you want to go with yours first?
I don't want to go too we have lots of lovely clients and they come and rehearse and everyone gets on. There was just one incident that was really bit of an anomaly. Where a band, they were rehearsing, I think it was like on a Sunday daytime. They paid online, so didn't have to collect money, so they just sort of upped and left when their session was finished. And I went into the room to sort of pack away, call the leads, put the kit and stuff away. We have hard laminate flooring, and this was before we built our new studios. This was a good few years ago. There's a drum mat and then hard laminate flooring. I walked in and I just noticed someone on the floor by the drum mat. I was like, what the fuck is that? And on closer inspection, the drummer had been spitting on the floor.
Yeah.
That's mental, isn't it?
It's so disgusting.
Indoors in a room.
Yeah.
Spitting on the floor.
Yeah.
And they'd gone by this point, by the time I sort of noticed. So I had to just clean up someone's fucking spit.
Yeah.
From the floor. I just couldn't, it just boggled my mind, really.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Anyway, so they booked in again, and I was like, how am I going to deal with this? And, so I thought, I'm not going to have a go, but they were setting up, and I just walked in there with one of our, disposable coffee cups, and I just handed it to him and just said, oh, if you're going to spit, can you just do it in this, please, and not on my floor?
Yeah.
And all his bandmates gave him a right old ribbing.
Yeah.
Tried to go down the humiliation route, which
I think that's probably
some of my
the best
teachers
way.
used to do at school. If someone was being a knob, they wouldn't just have a go. Some of the teachers would try and humiliate them in front of the class, and that was a punishment worse than a shouting.
Oh, definitely.
Because they're probably used to that because they're bad parenting and that, innit? Just their parent, oh, yeah, I'm used to that, chill out. And he'd send them to DT to go and get a tin of tartan paint or something like that. Or can you go and get some elbow grease, And the thicko would walk over all the way to DT and ask one of the teachers for a fucking can of elbow grease. And absolutely stitched up. And they'd come back and everyone would laugh.
Yeah.
Everyone would laugh, and you'd see this sort of twat kid just be like, oh, and you're like, yeah, you fucking prick.
Yeah.
Stop being a dick, okay?
How was your time at school?
I loved it. Yeah, great. Yeah.
No, I think that's probably the best way you could have dealt with it. And also, the thing that amazes me about that is the fact that the band, when he was spitting, didn't go, mate, that's a bit,
there's lots of things to have sort of happened, especially in that guy's head. Just need to spit.
Yeah.
Sure. Could go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, 5 meters away.
Yeah.
Do you know what? For convenience, I'll just gob on the fucking floor.
Yeah.
So,
it's grim.
That's just one of the.
That's one of the. As you said,
one of the highlights.
Many of them clients are great. Some have become good mates of mine and everything. Shout out Young Pine.
Shout out Young Pine.
They're all good lads and lasses.
Yeah.
Loads of people are great, but there are certain bands. I've found this. I'm sure you found. Well, I know you found this. That you'll look at who's rehearsing on a certain night, and if it's Young Pine and someone else that you like, you go, great. This is going to be a nice shift at work. But if it's certain people, you go, oh, this is going to be. And there's one band in particular. They were never tricky. I won't name names, but they were. Just you knew it might just be a bit more tense than more relaxed bands. And then there was one evening where they were rehearsing in room 1. You and I were stood in room 2, and the singer of that band came in with a mic stand and threw it at our feet really aggressively and just shouted shit like that. Yeah. And I remember, because we were almost speechless, I'd say. We just kind of stood there like, what? And basically, yeah, the mic stand, I don't know if something had gone loose. I don't know. But whatever had happened, there was no need for that. And then you went in and kind of talked to him and sort of, I don't know. But even that, when I...
Yeah, I mean, that was like, that's mental. Just that sort of act of aggression and sort of physical, personification of that aggression towards us. It hadn't done anything wrong. But it was just a case of, it had a shit day somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then it comes to rehearsal with his shit band that he hated.
Yeah.
His dream is well and truly dead, and maybe something on the mic stand didn't tighten up, and so what he did was he took the aggression from other places and he took it out on us. And I went in and chatted to him and sort of spoke to him very reasonably, about it, and it was all fine.
It was all fine, but I think that is the thing. I think people get so comfortable in a studio that
I guess I think it's just, everyone's different, isn't it? And music brings in lots of different characters. The talented, the mental, the insane, the angry, the chill, the lazy. But I think just it's interesting. Some bands, I'd say the key rules that would make my life easier: turn up on time, leave on time, try and put some of your rubbish in the bin. Don't spit on the floor. Thank you very much. Let's take a little break, boy.
Nice.
Take a little break. Quick. I know. Well, plan for it. There's lots bins, delivery services, stuff. There's loads to catch up on.
Gob, spitting.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. See you in 5. Have a little break. Bye. And we're back. Yo, what's up? This is part 2. This is episode 9 of Drum and Drummer, isn't it? Yeah.
Name undetermined. It all depends on who says the funniest thing, and then we'll see what it's called.
Sure.
Anything. Cunt bags. It's not that.
No, maybe not.
That's my goal for the rest of the episode. I'll just say quick to get the funny line that will be the episode name.
Yeah. George is a twat.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But I mean, you're in charge of putting F on Spotify, so you could literally call the next.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I was thinking about, at the moment, not doing many gigs in terms of wedding and function work. It's the kind of off season.
Yeah.
AKA it's January and it's fucking dead.
Yeah.
But, sort of going to start kicking off around March time. And we're getting plenty of gigs coming in for the summer. Lovely stuff. Now, I have a certain set of things that I take with me to a gig.
Yep.
When I pack my bag and I pack my gear,
yep,
I have that sort of default list. This is the shit I put in my bag. This is the shit I take.
This is the side from drum gear.
Yeah, aside from drum gear, because it can be easy to forget something. Because there's certain things quite important. I mean, you're 3 hours away in the middle of a fucking field in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
If you're in Heron's Farm, Essex or Reading, it's not easy to be like, I just need to pop back and pick up a pencil or whatever you need.
Poor old whoever that was that sent us the wrong. She's listening, going, I thought we were done talking about this.
Just a nice little, hark back, call back.
Call back to bloody Reading from Essex.
Well, yeah. So I was thinking, anyway, when we started gigging again after the old the pandemic, I was all out of sync of what do I need to throw in my bag. I was like, shit, I ain't done this for 18 months. What do I normally take? But when you're just doing gigging every week, twice a week over the summer, you're like, throw that shit in the bag. This is what I need. I was just thinking, what things do you take? What's your George's essential checklist? What's he taking with him?
Well, I have everything. First of all, I have it in a hiking bag, like a 10-liter hiking bag. I can't remember why I bought it originally. It wasn't to go hiking, but now it's purely for gig stuff. So in that, I've got my iPad.
So you have a specific bag for gigs?
Yes.
You don't use it for anything else?
No.
That's why they call you 2x. That's why they call you 2x. Here's one.
This is it. Well, I think when I bought it, I did use it for a few times going to the beach, but then I thought that was a bit mental because you don't want to have a wet bag on a Friday and then put all of your electronical gear in it on a Saturday, you know. So now it is purely just a gigging bag. iPad, the in-ear box, the power box. It depends what instrument I'm playing, to be honest.
Well, this is a drumming podcast, so let's go with drums then. Shall we?
Drums, it's a lot easier.
You can do your own podcast, Bass and Baser, later.
By the way, I'm going to use now to advertise my new podcast. It's called Bass Fishing with so anyway, there isn't much. It's the iPad, the box, the power box for the in-ears, my in-ears, iPad stand, and
that's in your rucksack, is it?
That's in my rucksack, and I think that's about it. And then snacks. I always take snacks.
Right, now we're getting into the good stuff.
Yeah, even if I know I'm going to be fed, because so this is a whole other topic entirely, but I don't understand how people can eat, because we usually get fed between sets, you know, generally. So you play a set, you have an hour, half an hour, and that's when a lot of time you get fed. I don't get how people can eat a full dinner and then go back and play again. You know, I mean, a lot of people can, but I'm on, you know, playing the gig feeling like, oh God, I'm bloated now. So I usually take snacks for after the gig because there's no food left at 11:30, and then I've got things to eat. So my bag is usually iPad, power pack for in-ears, iPad stand, and then snacks. Snack-wise,
I don't care about the iPad and shit. What snacks are you taking? This is crucial. What's your standard sort of?
Do you know what I really like? The classic is, you know, those like pain au chocolat you can get in a bag, or like a brioche kind of. So I want something that's carby but a little bit sweet. So I don't just want bread, but I don't want sweet things. Just
I love
something
those
that
little things. Those little, like brioche shit with a bit of chocolate in the middle,
like the chocolate chips.
And it's like, seems like there's just only one brand that makes them.
Yeah,
and they're in that sort of blue and white bag.
Yeah.
I don't even know who it is. Yeah, them.
I just think they're perfect because they can't go off. It's not like taking something that's gonna smell bad after a day in the car. I mean, they do go off eventually, but they're so, you know, and you just feel like they're carby. They're not like light things that don't fill you up, and they're not too heavy. But and then maybe like a banana or something like that. But my gig bag hasn't got that much stuff. But I will say quickly before we go on to your gig bag, the main difference I've found post-COVID and we're still in it, but you know, since I've been going back to gigging, is I'm so much more organized with my pack down now. So before, when I'd pack down at a gig, I'd sort of throw everything in the car, and then when I got home, I just sort of, you know, leave a load in the car, and I'd take some stuff out, and then I'd forget, and then when I got into my flat, I just, you know, put it on the floor and be like, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Now, however, I've become so not even OCD, just like good at going, right, I'm home, all the drums in this space, or if I leave it at the studio, and then when I get back, everything goes. If I put leads in that box, I put in-ears in that place, you know, snack bag in the bin, and then I go to bed, and then I wake up and it's like I haven't done a gig, because sometimes you can do a gig.
Sometimes you want to forget you've done a gig.
Yeah. You know, just, I'll deal with that tomorrow. I'll put the PA away tomorrow. But I love the feeling of you wake up on a Sunday or whatever, and you go, everything's away. I can begin my day rather than I've got to go to my car and get the symbols out or whatever.
Yeah.
So
and if you're a bit OCD about it, imagine what I'm like.
Yeah, well, let's go on to your gig bag.
Okay. So I have my drums, sure. They're packed up. Now this is where we differ slightly. Yeah. So I have a little Spider-Man pencil case.
That's where we differ quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I have a Spider-Man pencil case. In that pencil case is my Apple headphones for in-ears.
Yep.
My Behringer P2 power pack.
Yep.
And a fuckload of batteries.
Yeah. I've got batteries as well.
And that all lives... Well, you left it off your list, so that's your problem.
So I don't count.
Yeah, you didn't put them in your bag. Well done, you've turned up to a gig and your batteries have run out of your in-ears and now you've got to just use the acoustics of the room. And it's a massive room with tiles everywhere and a wooden floor and glass windows on half the walls. You fucked it.
Yeah.
You fucked it. You can't drive back to get some batteries. Yeah, there's no Smiths nearby.
Because I forgot to say on the podcast.
Yeah.
No.
Rub it. You stitched yourself up there.
I have.
So I got loads of batteries. Now that pencil case lives in my kick pedal box.
Right.
So I have a hard case double kick pedal box. That lives in there. Because I'm always going to have my kick pedal at a gig.
Yeah.
So I'm always going to remember my in-ears.
Yeah.
It's something I don't have to pack separately that I could potentially forget and turn up to a gig and not have my in-ears. So that lives in there.
Yeah.
Also that lives in there is one of them big boxes of the big tubs of chewing gum.
Nice.
Again, I only want it when I'm gigging. I like to chew gum while I'm gigging. And that lives in there because I only want it at gigs. And again, I don't forget my chewing gum. So that eliminates the forgetting of those. Rucksack. Let's move on to the rucksack. Now, unlike you, I'm not a two-bag. I do use my communal rucksack. I've had it for years. So, okay.
Do you want praise for that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm sort of saving the planet because I haven't bought a new rucksack.
That's true.
For God knows how many years. 10 years at least. Anyway, so in there, there's a little pocket in the top. Inside, like a secret pocket. Oh, that's where the thieves can't find your valuables.
Yeah.
If they're robbing you, they robbed you. And in there, I actually have... Do you know what? I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it right now.
Oh, please.
Now, this is because I like to play Don't Forget Stuff.
Yeah.
So I've got my bag here. Red and
yeah.
bag.
Oh, yeah.
No I can
see that. Do a screenshot of that. Put it on the gram.
Now, I don't want to forget stuff. So what I have in here is actually, counting. I have 3 drum keys.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I have 3 drum keys because then I'll just never forget a drum key.
Yeah.
I have my spare car key. I don't know if that's valuable. Then I have this little shitty plastic bag. And in here, there's a USB stick. There's some headphone adapters.
Nice.
And the crucial iPhone 1/4-inch jack to lightning adapter.
That is crucial.
That's crucial when you're playing shitty music off someone else's. Oh, can you put this song on? Oh, have you got the adapter? No, I have. Don't worry. It's in my bag. I've always got it because I've always got my bag with me. Now, also that goes in the bag, front pocket. Well, I have a selection of carrier bags in my rucksack at all times.
Yeah.
So if I have to go to the shops unprompted, I don't need to buy a new bag. Again, I don't want to be praised for saving the planet, but...
Can I just say, though, if you went to the shops, you've already got can't you use your rucksack to put stuff in instead of all the carrier bags?
Well, I can't because the rucksack's full of carrier bags, so there's no room.
I mean, how much shopping are you doing on a gig, or is this because it's a rucksack?
This is daily. This is daily use.
Right, got you.
Daily use. If I might be like, I just need to pop in the car up and get something. Have you got a carry bag? Yes, I do.
So it's not a case of you're on sound check and people are going, "Where's Ben?" It's like, oh, he's doing his Tesco.
Yeah, he's done it. Yeah. No.
Oh, that makes sense.
So gigs, what I do is I like to lay everything out on my bed the day of the gig. So I take my rucksack into the bed. I take the carrier bags out.
Right.
And I have my bag. Then jeans.
Yeah.
Because I like to travel in my Adidas tracksuit trousers.
Yep.
Because I'm fat and lazy and old. And I can't be lifting shit and lugging around and driving in jeans anymore. Can't be bothered. Comfort all the way, baby. Jeans, t-shirt, black t-shirt that I like to wear under my shirt, and my gig shirt. That's my clothing sorted. Tick, tick, tick. Yep. Thank you very much. Then I have my iPad, my set list, which I pre-printed.
Yep.
I have that. Then it's bottle of water.
Yep.
I've got one of them big smart ones. I just refill it with tap water in my flat. Keep it in the fridge. Take a bottle of water. You've got to have water. You've got to keep refreshed, hydrated.
You do.
Sometimes a can of Monster for the drive home.
Yep.
Sometimes I have them at home. So that's me beverages sorted. Then it'll be personal knickknacks. Wallet goes in the front pocket of the bag. I don't like to sit on my wallet in my... if I'm wearing jeans, I don't like it in my back pocket. It's bad for your posture to sit on that all day in the car. But then also as well, tracksuits, I've only got 2 pockets and I don't want wallet because I've got keys and other shit. So wallet, charger, big one. I've got an IKEA charger with 3 USB ports in. So I have that, a cable for my iPad, a cable for my vape pen, spare vape juice.
Yep.
The one true drum key that isn't a spare, that lives in that pocket as well. A little packet of tissues.
Nice.
And if I get a sniffly nose.
Right,
which I sometimes do while playing, or sometimes when it's hot and then it's cold and it's hot and it's cold, you get a little bit of the runny nose. So I've got a little pack of tissues, and then I just sort of shovel that in my bag.
Nice.
I don't put my shirt on a coat hanger. Fuck that shit.
Do you not?
No, I just roll it up and shove it in the rucksack.
Yeah.
I can't be dealing with having to worry about a hanger.
No.
Nah.
You do lose them, another thing generally.
Too. Yeah, people lose them. Who gives a fuck if the drummer's shirt's a bit creased? But what's good is that the shirt side, I'm so fat that, and the shirt is just a little bit small, that actually just by putting it on and breathing, it sort of really stretches out the material.
Yeah.
And sort of irons it for me.
Well,
it's pretty much ironed by the end of Valerie.
Yeah.
You know,
by the end of setting the kit up.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty much everything that goes in my bag. My iPad stand lives in my hardware box.
Makes sense.
But yeah, if I get it all out of my bed, I can see it all there. Bosh, got everything I need. Put it in the rucksack, iPad down the back. Sure, roll up the jeans. They're the base layer. Then it's t-shirt, shirt, tissues on top, water down the side, Monster down the other side, balance out the weight. Front pocket, your tissue, your wallet, your knick-knack, your charger, your vape juice, all that sort of stuff goes in the front pocket. Family done. Off I go. Now, the other thing is summer or cold weather, jumper, cagoule. Sometimes I wear them, sometimes I don't. I get very hot. This boy run hot.
Yeah.
So I often will put the jumper in the bag and just go t-shirt. Anyway, I'm not...
Nice.
Listen... I don't really think about it that much.
No.
In my bag. It's pretty casual, but I do that every
do you ever make a list, or do you just know it so well?
No, I just know it.
Yeah.
But I'm a big list boy though.
Yeah.
I do like a list.
Back in the days of my old band, when I used to carry the drum kit and PA around, I used to phone one of the band members just to make sure I had it all. Just because I'm like that anyway as a person. I have to double check, triple check doors are locked and everything.
Yeah.
So, I used to phone up and be like, right, have I got everything? I knew I did, but you don't want to forget a speaker.
Well, that's why I like to visually lay it all out.
Yeah.
So I can see it all before I put it in. Even with drum kit, I know it's kick tom tom. So it's 3 drums, kick tom tom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then it's your breakables, cymbals, pedals, snare.
Yeah.
Hardware box.
Yeah.
That's it. So I know I need those 7 things. And then I can visually see it. And that's why when packing away from a gig, packing it up at a gig, I like to, when I'm packing it away, pile even if the kit's not going directly out to the car, I like to pile it all up so I can just see it all there. It's like a visual checklist.
Oh, definitely.
Whereas when people start taking bits out individually, it's like, who knows if it's all gone in?
Also, there's a structure to how you put it in. You know, I know in my car it's kick and hardware side by side, and then sort of everything on top. But But if people start putting in toms first, I'm like, I'm gonna have to take it out again, you know?
Yeah, you don't get it. Fuck off, leave me alone. Yeah.
I'd say when it comes to that stuff, obviously you're more OCD, but I feel I'm still fairly OCD. So I think
I think it just eliminates foolishly forgetting something.
Yeah, definitely.
That you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
You know. Even with like loading the PA and stuff, I like to just get it all out, and not all of it out, but just get those components, and I can visually run through and go right sub, tops, but X-Air, lead box, bottom lights, top lights, baba bang, it's all there, bish bash bosh. Thank you very much. Say that to a waiter.
This is it. Have you ever forgotten anything at a gig?
Jeans.
Yeah.
That's
not too bad.
Yeah,
I'll embarrass myself and say I forgot cymbals, but thankfully I wasn't too far away. But my favorite story of someone forgetting something was there's a band who forgot their bass for a gig. The bassist forgot his bass, but the best part of this is they literally asked the guests at the wedding, "Does anyone have a bass nearby? Like, does anyone live nearby and you can go and get your bass or something like that?" A man at the wedding was a bassist and had a Fender Precision bass in his car.
Amazing.
So he just went to his car, said, "Yeah, here you go."
Do you think he brought that along thinking, I might get a chance to play it?
Like, oh my, right, here we go. Here's a story. I was at an open mic night the other night. I should have started with this.
Right, we'll save it for next week.
Okay.
Save it for next week because we're running over.
Yeah.
This is good. Anyway.
This is good. Leave it on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, leave it on. Oh, yes. Yeah, can't wait for next week. Yeah.
People are going to be livid but excited. Oh, we were so close.
So close. We'll save it for next week because we've done a lot of updates. We've done a lot of stories. We had some good chat on this episode. Just some quick shout-outs then. You want to learn drums with George? Sure, why not? Drumcoachonline.com.
Thank you very much. Me promote it?
No. Now you go. Oh, if you want to record... Go to oldblacksmiths.com. I've done it anyway now. Cheers.
You've done it anyway.
Check out the Instagram, which is...
at Drum and Drummer Podcast.
Is it?
Yeah, look, you're so... Are
you sure?
So ready to be disappointed by me.
Yeah, email us.
Well, let's have a look.
Oh, God, every week. Email us at drumanddrummerpod@gmail.com. What do you put in your gig bag? Yes, it is.
Anything else to promote?
Go check out the Dent Act, and we'll go check out Elliot Joseph. We'll put his link to his music in the description.
On Spotify now.
Yeah.
And
like Elliot, we shall all rise like lions. See you next time.